Hey,
you gonna get Country on that hood hierarchy?
Hey, man,
you gonna put him on there?
Country's already on there.
Man. He need episode 2.
Episode 2.
It's your girl Naomi Da Vinci, and you is right here with the one and only hood hierarchy. You already know.
Oh man, look, man, OG Tulo, man, the Coke Talker Houston. You know what I'm saying? 8 times, man, dirty size, man. You know, this is what it is, man. You know, rocking with my boy, Uncle Beats.
First of all, yo, salute to everybody in the building, man. This Jap City TV, y'all already know what's going on. Bandana Road, East Side Legend. I'm in this boy with Hierarchy, with my boy Uncle Beach. Y'all already know what's going on. East Side Chicago, West Side Chicago, low end, Wild Hunters. Acknowledge me. Let's get up, man. Let's talk about it, man.
Yo, y'all. This hood hierarchy. This your girl Star with 3 R's. Y'all got it. This is the best platform for the artists.
Now we gonna start with the South Side, where GDs and BDs and Blackstones don't coincide. So let me be your tour guide. So when you in a certain area, you will know what that hood ride.
How you doing, Two Sweets? How you doing?
Hey.
Good to have you here. If somebody was trying to be a guest on the Gangster Chronicles, what's the qualification?
Man, just have an interesting story, man. That's how we made our name, man. We really made our name off of just having interesting people on, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, dog, I'd rather talk to an interesting person than a celebrity any day, dog.
There we go.
Any day. So if you got something interesting,
I was on the Gangster Chronicles, so I guess I'm interesting, people.
Yo, what up, people? Y'all tapped in with President Sly, Hood Hierarchy. Y'all checking out, you know what I'm saying? Unc right here. Stay tuned. Buffalo, New York in the building. Aye.
Okay, so it is what it is. I am that girl, Olivia. This is Hood Hierarchy with Uncle Beats. Make sure you guys remember to look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are absolutely amazing. No matter what anybody says, you got this. Yes, life gets hard and it may knock you on your feet, but guess what? You'll jump right back up because why? We wobbles, but we don't fall down.
All right, it's your boy Lil Matt. Shout out Hood Hierarchy, Uncle Beats, salute all the way from St. Mark, Mississippi.
What's the hood?
Brooklyn, New York, Tampa, Florida, Ybor City. What up?
This your boy Snap G, and you tapping in with Snap G and Uncle Beats on Hood Hierarchy, Mobcast. Tune in, hit the like, hit the share. You know what I'm saying? If you don't hit the share, your front door, I will be there.
Everybody that go on YouTube right quick and subscribe to Hood Hierarchy. ASAP. Go subscribe to Hood Hierarchy. ASAP. Now play that music, DJ.
Oops, sorry if you're doing too much. What's going down, y'all? Y'all know what time it is. It's the Hood Hierarchy, Mobcast, and it's me, Uncle Beats, in the streets like white lines on the corner like a stop sign. If you want us to be all right, hit that like. If you care, hit that share. If you own it, leave a comment. You want us to do well, hit the notification bell. And if you really want us out that trap, put something on that Hood Hierarchy Cash App. Hey, it's about to go down. If you're supporting us, if you're rocking with us, come check us out on YouTube. Hood Hierarchy YouTube channel. I got a very special guest in the building today. He's an artist. He's a movie star. And he's here. So I'm going to roll the intro and come on back. When I come back, we're going right in. Tell a friend. Hood Hierarchy. Mobcast. Every single episode, man, we're going to give them a little background.
I know how I feel because I've been through that 1,000 times.
Lovely ghetto you, beautiful ghetto you, sweet ghetto
We made so much doing that. I started taking that money throwing the concerts.
It's your boy Project Pata, Hood Hierarchy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, man, if it ain't in the hood, man, it ain't on here.
Hey, this your boy Mario Cannon, man. And you rocking with Hood Hierarchy. You already know what's going down.
Team Pretty P stand up. It's a wrap. Tune in.
It's Deli Dale. And whenever
I got time and I'm relaxing and I'm chilling. I don't give a damn if I'm laying in the bed with you. I'm checking out Hood Hierarchy. And it's just that simple, just that easy.
This is 7 Up, man, straight from Brooklyn. I want y'all to check my boy out, Uncle Beats, Hood Hierarchy. Get the dopest interviews, the dopest content, the dopest platform, straight from Chi-Town, man. You know what it is, man. We representing Uncle Beats, Hood Hierarchy. That's the highest of prestige. Get it? You already know. That's on game. You heard?
One, what's happening? This the one and only HD president, Mr. Bow Bow Bow. This is Hood Hierarchy checking in. I'm signing out. HD4, Bow Bow Bow.
Yo, yo, yo. It's going down. We here. And you know, I got one of my favorite actors in the building, one of my favorite artists, one of my favorite entertainers. So if he ain't in the booth, setting the mic on fire, he on the movie screen, setting the screen on fire, busting them things too, y'all. You know, I if you haven't seen his new movie that he's starring in, The Walker Rufus 2, Theodis, you're tripping. Go watch that now. Walker Rufus 2, Theodis. You can stop if you ain't seen it. You can stop watching the podcast and go watch that, and come back and check this out later. That's how good it is. You heard me, but I finna bring the one and only, my guy, the one and only, whoa boy. And y'all better start clapping and making noise and all the good stuff. There we go. That's a game. Yeah, you get the full clap out. Man. You get the full, man. You clap twice. They gotta go extra crazy. That's right, y'all. Go extra crazy. My guy in the building. What's up with you, brother?
Uncle Beats, what's happening, baby?
Man, I'm happy to see you, man, and have you on here. I know you probably on set or something. I know you're doing something, man.
Yeah, man. Man, you know the money don't stop, baby.
So before we get into it, just tell me what movies are you working on currently?
Currently we're working on a movie called Billy, directed by Billy Ray Valentine, man. That's gonna be a total vibe. We got another movie coming up based on actual events. It's the name of the movie, man. It's crazy, man. And then we got
that's the name of the movie.
Based on actual events.
Okay, slick.
No doubt.
Slick, man. What about the studio? Have you had time for the studio, lady?
It's a whole bunch of new music getting ready to come out, man. I'm gonna be in the booth tomorrow, as a matter of fact, at noon with the legendary Soundmaster T, man. It's getting ready to go.
Oh, it gets no better.
Go down,
yeah.
Uncle.
I got to check out your interview on Power 92 the other day, man. You're working. So for you to be back here on Hood Hierarchy again is none but a blessing. So since we got you here, you're an expert on so many levels. I gotta ask you what you think about a few things, your expert opinion. So, a man with 20. Oh, my bad, y'all. At any given time, I may have to go to the comments and salute the people making comments. They the streets. The streets is what make us. So don't think I'm being rude to my guests if I go check in with the streets. So everybody drop them cities and states, drop y'all hoods. K-Dub, the ambassador, is in the building. He said hierarchy. Conut in the building, the top dog. He said, whoa boy in the whip. Yeah, whoa boy in that custom whip too. Let's say it right if we gonna say it. But a man in Memphis got 5 years for getting caught with 25 switches. So with that being said, and for those who don't know, a switch turns a handgun into a machine gun. So I don't know, man. What do you think for these streets? What you think, man? What you think about that?
Well, hey, man, when you get these switches and, straps, all that, you know what come along with it. The time come along with it as well. And I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. So either gonna get caught with it or you gonna get caught without it. Which one you choose? I'm gonna get
Ooh. Luckily, it broke up when you said how you gonna get caught with it. Yeah, might have to be like some of your movie roles. I ain't gonna tell the movie, but y'all just know y'all need to see it. So, with that being said, how about this? Now I found this is interesting. Lotto said when she have to take a dump, she sneaks off and go to the bathroom downstairs so her boyfriend don't know. What do you think about that? Should women be doing that or what?
man. If that's your guy, what you hiding for? He
Right.
he know his thing. Just clean that little booty and come your you know what I mean?
he, he know it stank to me.
Hey man, come on, man. We too grown for that, man. That's some teenage stuff, man. If you got a fire, go ahead and let it out, baby. Go ahead. I got air freshener, I got incense, I got candles, I got plug-ins, renews-its, all of that. You know what I mean? You come to a point in your life whereas, take me as I am, or don't take me at all.
Go. Well, me personally, ladies, I hate to disagree with my brother because I don't agree with him all the way. But I have a 3-month trial period. So if that doo-doo smell too bad, so you might want to wait till that 3 months. Lock me in first before you get the farting all on me and stuff. But again, it's a it's a double sided because I'm gonna dump if I have to dump, and I'm gonna fart. But you have to accept that, though. You have to accept that. But yeah, like you said, now after that 3 months, I'm gonna get tired of you going all through the house and stuff and say, hey, so he right. He right. Okay. I'm working my way up to what everybody talking about today because I'm really getting tired of. How about this? Donald Trump got fined $9,000 because he keeps speaking on his case that's going on when it's supposed to be a gag order. Do you think he even care?
And he don't care. He Donald Trump. He do what he want.
He do what he want.
He
What
do,
is
and they
$9,000?
camera talking about, man, I just grab him by the vajayjay.
What?
$9,000 is 90 cents to him. That ain't no money to him. He don't
Right.
care.
Like, why did they even waste their time saying he got to pay? It's just like, okay, like you say, that's 90 cents to him. What you
Yeah,
think about his one case? Now, the first one is they saying he tried to tell a lady to say that he didn't try and have sex with her or something. He paid her for that, and that's against the law. For hush money is against the law.
mm-hmm.
So, what about the one where the lady is saying he assaulted her in a dressing room at a department store? How true could that be? Famous as he is, seemed like people would have been watching him the minute he walked in the building.
There, I'm sure there would be some type of camera that would place him there if that was true. This is all alleged, of course.
Right, allegedly.
But if this was true, I'm quite sure that they would have him walking in there. He's an
Right.
ex-president, service and everything.
Right.
They would have him there.
Well, no, this is before he was president. This when he was just a quadrillionaire.
Right.
But
Well,
people still knew who he was.
They will have something to place. And if that's the
Right.
case, why do these people wait so many years later to speak their piece? Not saying that you shouldn't have the right to speak your piece. It doesn't make it any less relevant. But I mean, come on. Years ago, now you want to say something after the man had reached to this level. I don't agree with him on everything, but there are certain points that I agree with him on, and I stand with him on. But he need to just go ahead and get the money, get
But
up out.
she could have been scared of him. Think about it. You're telling on at that time he probably was the richest man in the world.
Somewhere
So she could. She could have been scared to say something. It's like, hey, he might put a hit on my whole generation with all the money he got. But again, if the
Right.
richest man in the world come in the building, ain't everybody gonna be looking at him though? I be watching some,
Everybody's gonna look at them everything. Security.
you know, right? Security, everything. I watch some of you color folks look at the brokest person that come in the room like, oh, what that broke him for? So if the richest dude come in, what is they gonna say? People see the broke dude and be like, man, I hope you don't come over here begging. So it don't make no sense to me. So
Right.
okay, now let's get into this hip hop beef that's going on, right? So we got JT from the City Girls made a song talking about somebody's fake teeth. So another female rapper, Sukiana, said she need to say if she talking about me. So if you make a diss record and you don't say people names, do you need to tell somebody, oh yeah, that I ain't talking about you? Like, is that what you're supposed to do?
Man, if it ain't no stamp on it, man, it ain't valid. Regardless who it might be meant for. If you didn't put a stamp on it, then you really ain't got no beef no way. Here's what I feel about it. I feel like all this is corporate right now. I feel like they're trying to. Hip hop music sales was down almost 50% last year. The first number one hip hop album last year came in July, and that was Lil Uzi.
Wow.
And he got dethroned by Nas in August. So hip hop was drowning last year. Primarily a lot of stuff that's going on. But I feel like all of this stuff is corporate. It's a way to stimulate the musical hip hop economy.
Right.
I don't believe nothing.
Yeah, I'm with you. I definitely think they having a talk and say, hey, let's talk about each other. They saying, hey, you got any friends you could talk about? So and so, because they beefs ain't even making sense. It's like these people who were straight cool with each other. Now they just up and beefing with each other. It don't even make no sense. And no real reason. Not saying like, hey, he owed me some money or he stole from me or I just don't like him. So now I'm finna start our deal. It makes no sense. And so is that clout chasing if you're saying like, are you talking about me?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Like it is.
Because you definitely got us sitting here talking about it, accent. So
yeah, and like I say, it ain't no stamp on it, then it's not valid. You can't mail the letter off without a stamp.
Right. You can't. Oh, you can't mail the letter off without a stamp. So what y'all think out there? Hold on, we got them checking in. Hold on, we got you got them coming in. That's Billy Guns in the building. What's up, Billy Guns? Billy, I wait for you, man. We got to get you on here too, Billy. Corey says salute Billy Ray Valentine's and Singles Entertainment. K Dub said it ain't Cleophas, man. It's Theodis. Talking about some old Cleophas. Then Charlie Ward said, my boy.
Buddy Charlie Ward.
K Dub said, oh, Theodis. Okay. And
after him.
Coconut said, time, but nowadays we have the opportunity to protect yourself legally. Yeah, well, some of us do, like you said. Willie Estes in the building, my cousin Ellie Who, Vegan World Cafe, one of our sponsors in the building. Hierarchy is Brando E. Bet said, yo. That's right. On YouTube, with us, Ellie Who, that's what I'm talking about. Brando said, what it do, y'all?
What's up, Randall?
What's up with you, man? What's up with you? Um, Kona said they need to get back to the music that people want to hear. Now, people like that drama. People love some drama. That's why I wasn't even listening to Kendrick Lamar and stuff before this. So, hey, it is what it is. Uh, Billy Guns on YouTube. My guy Billy Guns said, "Whoa, Chicago legend." That's right. He ain't nothing but a Chicago legend.
Shout out Billy Guns.
And Brenda said, "Keep up the good work and salute." Uh, Storm Sims in the building. Big Six in the building. Said, "Hood evening. What's up?" Propane Gas Mob said, "Whoa."
Shout out Propane.
They got my cousin Robert Army in the building. Said, "Salute." So, and Ellie who said, "Salute to Whoa Boy." Brenda said, "LBX." So, with that being said, I don't know if you got to hear it because he just dropped it. But Kendrick Lamar then dropped another diss on Drake.
I
Did
heard
you
it.
get to hear it?
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it about an hour after it dropped.
So what you think about it?
Kendrick's a wordsmith, man.
Right.
It's not the most exciting to listen to.
Right.
However, if you went to the wordplay, I think it was dope. I think his wordplay was dope, and he was very direct on certain things. But
Yeah.
when you in a beef, you got to bring it though. It can't just be about the bars and the lyrics. It's got to be some fire under there.
Right.
I mean, because Drake dropped two doozies. Oh,
Right.
he dropped two of them. Boom, boom.
Right.
And they were doozies. They got people talking, especially the one where he had the AI Tupac and Snoop voice.
Oh man, that was
Outside. Come on outside. So
Wait, Snoop's an AI too?
Snoop's was an AI as well.
Oh man, I thought that was really Snoop.
Snoop was an AI as well.
AI is dangerous.
Very creative.
Very creative.
So I was expecting a little bit more from Kendrick, although I'm not disgusted with it. He does what he does. He does gymnastics, but I just don't think that it was enough for a KO.
Right, right. That and I'm with you. Like the way he did it, even what Drake did, it was creative. It ain't what I'm used to. Just people going. It was creative for him to have Tupac telling him like, "Man, are you?" Basically asked him, "Is he out his mind?" Snoop asked him the same thing.
Yeah.
Then he comes in like, "You better listen to your big homies."
Yeah.
So that was creative to me.
Yeah.
But like you say, wasn't exciting, but it was creative that he did it. Right. Then the same thing with Kendrick, the way he just act like he just talking about it. That's creative to me. It ain't exciting, but I ain't never seen nobody coming at, let alone rap like that, but coming at a diss like he just talking about them. It's like if I go see a boxing match or if I'm watching a fight outside, I don't want to see him go, no, I want some boom, 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 boom. Oh.
Grappling on. They hugging each other. They running away.
Right. I know. Right.
I want that in the middle of the ring, throwing them things, taking some. You know what I'm saying? Excitement, because that's what stimulates the economy. Excitement.
Yeah, man. You gotta knock a head off, man. You gotta knock a head off. You gotta knock a head off. Oh, I got something else that's been coming up that I've been waiting all week to ask you.
Okay.
So it's another female rapper named Stunner Girl, and she raps provocative or whatever.
Got a baby.
Yeah, so a guy grabbed her butt at the show, and her husband put them paws on him. So the dude, like, he shouldn't have done it. She should have been glad. That's what she rap about and this and that. So is the husband wrong or is the dude who grabbed her?
Oh, the dude wrong. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. I wouldn't.
Wait, you had froze up on me a little bit. What you say?
Keep your hands to yourself. The husband wasn't wrong. The unmerited touch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's his wife. What a man gonna do about his wife? You know.
Yeah. So first of all, they teach you that before preschool, don't they, that you keep your hands to yourself, right? so that guy must have skipped some classes. But just imagine that. If you let's not even say wife, you with your girlfriend who's a known artist, and somebody grab her butt, what would you do?
Hey man, I'm knocking snot and slob out of a person.
Snot and slob.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? I really shouldn't have to go through this with him because the man is a original hood hierarchy guest. But I guess we'll screen him one more time. We'll screen him one more time because see, people like him I really appreciate, and they can live on hood hierarchy if they want to because he came in the beginning when I was kicking this thing off. He helped me get to this point. Then I met it. He just helped me get to a bigger point. So before we screen him, we're gonna go to y'all in these comments because y'all got us joking. Hold on, let me see. Let me jump in. I'm gonna jump in somewhere. If I miss your comment, just leave another one. Nike Davis said, "I love AI." What you got to say about AI?
I'm afraid of that, man. Yeah, you hear me say I'm afraid of too much of anything, you know, other than losing my streets. But I'm afraid of that, man. I feel like we're giving technology a little bit too much power. AI can predict your voice pattern. They can predict your tendencies and things of that nature, man. But pretty soon, Negro's gonna be obsolete.
Let me tell y'all how freaky AI is. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I like some of that Tupac stuff. I listen to it. I'm like, wow, I finally get more. I finally get more Pac. I went looking for some Easy E. They gave me a few. Y'all, more Easy AIs, please, if y'all get a chance. But so they got the new thing that says X AI. So I put Hood Hierarchy in there. And it said Hood Hierarchy is a podcast that talks about the streets, and it got it got it got Snap G and Uncle Beats is host, and it says Snap G is Chicago within him. He talk about his times in Chicago and what's going on. Then it said Uncle Beats talks about his times in the music industry, but we don't think he's from Chicago. So it said, I'm like, oh no, AI, you was good until you gonna
thinking a
kick
little
me
bit too much AI, ain't
you gonna kick me out the city. But AI that freaked me out. Did you could type that in? I didn't type that nowhere like they got an old bio or something. They really pulled up what we be talking about, and I'm just like, wow, that AI stuff, like you say,
That's scary, man.
it's definitely. But I remember when somebody first came in the record shop, he had an earpiece in, right? So he come in, he just talking. I'm like, man, are you nuts? And I'm on the phone. I'm like, you're on the phone. He had one of them. I think it was called a Star Tech. One of them little. It was like a first small little flip. And I'm like, you're on the phone. I'm like, man, what is wrong with you? He's like, yeah, I got my piece in. And I'm like, what? You can so I don't know, man. They ain't gonna stop hitting us with this technology, man. They just
Scary though.
they just keep.
We come from a
It's
time
scary.
it was pagers. We had to go to the paper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Look at that far we've advanced in that short amount of time. It's scary.
It's scary, especially like I remember I had to go stop at places to check my email, like go to a hotel or different stuff.
Yeah.
Next,
Right in the comfort of your phone. Everything is accessible via fingertips.
so it's like, yeah, this technology is something. Right at the fingertips. K Dub, the ambassador, said Tupac is a state is suing Drake. I don't think Drake cares.
Nah,
Um, Corey right there. I don't like AI. I like AI. Top guest in the building. Jackie said, "What are y'all talking about? Snoopy in a dress was AI." Oh, I didn't know that. Right. They even it's just too much. Melvin Jackson in the building. He said, Cedric Collins, keep grinding, my dude. Shipmate.
Yes, indeed.
Salute to you, brother. Salute to you.
Brother Mel, man. Navy brother right there, man.
Oh, Navy brother. Oh, see, I didn't even know you was in the Navy. We didn't get that out of you. So we gonna have to we finna
I,
get that. We finna get that now. So when were you in the Navy?
I joined the Navy in 2001, right after college.
Did they ship you off to San Diego or what was you stationed at?
I was at Great Lakes.
Great
And
Lakes.
Great Lakes, I went to Pensacola, Florida for my A school. And then I had D school in Virginia. And from Virginia, Japan.
You dirty dog. I said that when I watched that movie. Remember, I came to you and said, hey, man, you was
Yeah.
handling them pistols a little too good in that movie.
Hell no.
I didn't know you was a trained assassin. I told you that right after the movie. I said, hey, man, I'm watching you, man. You was handling them pistols a little too good. Now it makes sense. And you said, if you know, you know. so,
Yeah,
so,
man.
so that's dope. Billy Gunn said he'll put his hands and feet all over somebody for grabbing his wife. Oh man,
Man,
I can't.
I,
I can't take it. Hey, y'all, we gotta go. We had to go ahead and screen them and get it in. So, with that being said, man, what city and state are you from?
well, I'm from Chicago, Illinois, South Side, Inglewood.
Inglewood. That's the hood. Okay, man. What restaurant are you sending them to eat at, man? If somebody need come to Shy and they want something, where you send them? Somewhere hood too, not that chain stuff. You know how I go. Hold on, I'm a little froze. I was
What
a little froze.
restaurant will I send them to eat at?
Something hood. Something hood is good.
Something hood. Man, I'm gonna send them to Italian Fiesta. I'm gonna send them to Harold's. And I got a pizza spot that I really love, man. It's called Old Chicago. It's in
Oh,
the
Chicago.
Old
What else
Chicago.
that?
Open this on 79th, right off of Cottage Grove.
Oh, okay. It used to be one on Halsted too.
It
So
used
it's
to be
on.
Fawcett, but it ain't been there.
Yeah,
Say about 20 years since it's been there.
yeah. I didn't know they was on Cottage. I'm gonna have to go now. That's where they moved to.
Gym, brother. It is a hidden gem.
Yeah. Oh, Chicago. I might have to get some of that tonight. Now that I know that they around. But that Italian Fiesta is a hard competition, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's that's a hard competition. Okay, so with that being said, come on with your favorite hood movie.
Favorite hood movie. I'm gonna say my favorite hood movie, Menace to Society.
Okay, and that's like the top one. But unfortunately, since you didn't pick Theodis too, this interview is over and I'm done talking to you for the rest of my life. No,
I,
I'm just messing with you.
you know what I'm saying? I consider that. You
I'm
know,
just messing with you. It's hood, but I see what you wouldn't put yourself in it though.
yeah, that's
So,
I,
yeah.
I myself in there, man. Mike never called himself the GOAT.
Right. I before we go farther, people, I know this is his interview, but I just gotta tell him publicly how proud I am of him. So when I went there and got to watch that Otis, when I got to watch the Otis, I was watching you. I wanted to see how you was gonna act, right? So I came in. I came out and you and Juju was like in the hallway, right? So I'm looking at y'all, right? Y'all is looking. I can see it on y'all face, like, man, this is really going down, right? I'm looking at y'all, right? So now my cousin Lisa, we taking pictures and stuff. I'm like, oh, they gonna stand out in the hallway. So when it went down, you and Juju came and sat right in the front. And I said, okay, he know what this is, and it's just like, so I want to ask you, not only your homie being there, but a bunch of homies there and a bunch of family people you know. What was it like to hear the reactions and stuff to the movie while you're sitting there?
Man, it's everything dreams are made of.
Okay.
Everything dreams are made of. I'm gonna put you in on a little secret. I had my doubts about the movie.
Okay.
I did. Whether it be my performance or whatever, I really wanted Theodis to go crazy.
Right.
But the director had a better idea, which turned out to be the best idea. So
Right.
I was nervous about it. I was a
Right.
little nervous how people would receive it. But
Mm-hmm.
in that movie theater with friends, family, fans, man, it's everything dreams are made of.
Yeah, man. I chased you out, right? I tried to be the first one to say something to you. I think I got you too. I
You
ran
got
over to you. I said, I'm gonna get him first. And I said, man, you killed it. You killed
that, man.
and I say, and you handled them guns a little too well, but you killed it. And man, I was just so proud. Even if I didn't know you, I would have been proud of you, man, because it's like y'all did y'all thing in that movie, man. Y'all really did. And
Shout out,
knowing where you come from just made it great, man. So with that being said, without telling the movie, I'm finna put you in this. I did this to the whole cast that day you couldn't get in. So I'm
right.
finna out of all the I'm gonna just stick to the singles entertainment movies, out of all the Billy Ray movies. Who your favorite character in any of the movies?
Excluding myself.
Excluding yourself.
My favorite character. Um, I would say my favorite character is between rest in peace, Mac Mecca.
Mac Mecca.
Mac Mecca's character in United Nations.
Oh yeah.
He
Oh
was
yeah.
that character was pretty deep, man. He was a live wire, but he was a live wire with a heart and responsibility to get the whole gang back to safety.
Right.
And with that being my homie and him not being here anymore, that character last movie. So it's very special to me in my heart.
Right. I agree. He was hard in there.
Yeah, he was hard in there, man. I like West Side Glow.
Okay.
Um, um, I like Sweet Tea and Masquerade Trap. That
Okay.
was uh, a hell of an acting assignment
Right.
for the extremely talented Julian T. Allen to be able to pull that off. I'm not gonna say too much because I know it's some people that haven't seen it.
Now y'all gotta go watch it.
Sweet Tea, man, and he did a hell of a job. He actually stole the movie.
Man, I'm gonna put this out there, and he coming on Wednesday, man. I
Mhm.
I really think I really think Julian T. Allen, the one, has the perfect name. I really think he gonna take this city somewhere, man. I
Oh yeah,
really I
without
really love the movie, man. He he'll start without opening his mouth, man.
yeah,
I didn't even know he rapped because I knew he was plugged in with our circle, but then I performed with you. I'm like, oh man, he do music too. So it's just like
that man
it's dope.
raps. You know, it's not too much that he can't do. You know what I
Let
mean?
me ask you about you, man. Let me ask you something about you. How
Mhm.
do you just everybody that you work with, you just compliment them? It's just like when I see you with K Easy, I'm like, man, they could do a whole album together. They could just keep doing movies together. It's just like when I see you with Juju, it's like anybody you get with, it's just like you just click with them perfectly. You
Man,
and Matt, like anybody you get with, you just click with them perfectly. How do you do that?
man, it's just about knowing your personnel. You know,
Okay.
when you the captain of a team, you have to know everybody's strengths and weaknesses. You
Right.
know, in order for us to win rings, I got to know where you good at. I got to know where you bad at. I also got to know where I'm good at, where I'm bad at, and vice
Right.
versa. So, you know, I just know my personnel, man. I know what they're good at, and I try to cater to that. And where they're not so good at, I try to step in and make sure that I could give enough to carry us over. You know what I'm saying? About knowing who you dealing with, man. If you don't know who you dealing with in business, in life, abroad, you out here struggling, brother.
You how did G.I. Joe say? No one is half the battle.
Battle.
you got you gotta know, man. So hold on, let me check in with these streets. He making me do this, y'all. He making me forget about y'all, man. Cause I wanna holler at him. You know, he stopped shooting a movie for this, y'all. So we gotta I gotta enjoy it. So Georgia T. Renard said one love. Yesterday's guest, Cornell Williams C. Ball in the building, said, "What's up, family?" Corey Wright said, "Inglewood bread." Um, C. Ball said, "Uncle Beach, yo, salute to your brother." Um, K Dub, the ambassador, said, "Juju messed me up." Sneaking, geeking, shout out. Y'all did a great job. C-Ball on YouTube, you know what I'm talking about. And Jackie said, "Welcome back, soldier to C-Ball." So back to you, man.
Mhm.
I really see you going far with this acting thing, man, and I will be in something with y'all this summer. Even though I'm gonna be amateur, so I really might have a minimal role. My role might only be, yeah, yeah, but you know,
Hey, you
I'm
just
gonna
gotta
be there.
make it worth it. Yo, yeah, you gotta make it count, bro. When I was on Empire, the only speaking line I had was "Hey, you stop." Boy, I made that "Hey, you stop."
What
Yo,
what was the scene like? What was you doing?
well, here's what it was. This was season, I want to say it was season 4. We had Felicia Rashad, Tay Diggs, and he was her son. You know, Lucius wasn't messing around with her. And so Lucius had us, you know, I was
Okay.
part of security on the line security, had
Right.
us go grab him so we could whoop him. And so my line
Right.
was, "Hey, you, stop." You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
It took
oh,
us,
to grab him?
yeah, I grabbed him.
Why did you have to say that? When you was grabbing him, you was telling him to stop?
He was trying to walk up out of there when he seen the security coming.
Right.
You know, so hey, you stop. I grabbed him. Me and my boy Ron out the hill, Ronald Williams, man, my boy from Empire, and we grabbed him. And them was the only lines I had on the show. The 4 years I was on the show,
Oh, so you was
only
on it for 4 years.
4 years, absolutely.
So what is that like, man? Being around some of the biggest, I ain't gonna even say the biggest stars, some of the biggest legends, like to be around the Huxtable Mama.
Oh
Like
yeah,
what was that like? Did you ever get to have any conversation off camera with him?
absolutely. That same day we shot that scene. We shot the scene down at the Drake
Okay.
downtown. Rained like cats and dogs for 3 days straight. And so this had to be about hour number 10 of being on set. And she had a ball gown on because it was a ballroom scene.
Right.
And the director said cut. So I grabbed the train of her gown so she wouldn't step on
Right.
it. And I said, "Can I give you a hug?" And she gave me a hug, and I told her, I was like, being here with you is a blessing because you were like a mom to me and all my friends. You know, every Thursday we was rushing home from doing whatever we was doing at 7 o'clock to sit down and watch you guys. You know, so just being here is payment enough for me. And she gave me a hug, man. And she said, "Thank you, young man. Just keep doing what you're doing." And man, she smelled so good. She smelled so good, and as beautiful as she is on camera, it don't
Right.
do it for her to be as old as she is. And that old lady was fine as hell.
Wow.
And had a spirit to go along with it, because that counts.
Yeah.
That
That
counts.
count. Who else do you put up there at the top as a humble one that was on Empire?
Mariah Carey. Mariah
Mariah
Carey,
Carey?
she has a reputation of being a diva,
She
but
do.
she didn't act.
Right.
She treated us very kind, and she was very sweet. You know, they really didn't want us talking to them, the A-listers, so to speak.
Right.
But she would hold casual conversation. Terrence Howard was the same way. I used to go to Indiana and go cartons of squares for him and bring them back to set.
Oh wow. He hood, huh?
He is hood, but he's very humble. He's very
Right.
cool. Man, personality is that's what Julian T. Allen reminds me of. He a young
Okay.
Terrence
Okay.
Howard. I will tell you a person that I really didn't get along with.
Uh-oh.
Long.
Who was it?
Nia Long.
Oh, straight up.
Nia Long is fine as hell. We all know that. But
She
man,
wasn't mad at you because you didn't have me with you, was she? Because she'll do that.
maybe so.
That could have been.
As
But now
beautiful,
what she do to her?
as beautiful as a woman she is, it's just that she's got that diva attitude. You know,
Right.
got that diva attitude. You know, he would have little spats with people on set. You know, I wasn't privileged enough to argue with her. You know,
Right.
but she spats with PAs, with some of
Right.
the other. You know, she just didn't really have a really good attitude, and I believe that's kind of why they got her up out of there.
Wow. Yeah, the diva thing is real. Even like with Mariah Carey, I heard she was a diva, but it's always third party. It's always that she don't want nobody looking at her when you be in the studio and different stuff like that. How do
Right.
you know if she never said it though?
Right.
Like how do you know if she never said this? Even with R. Kelly, people would always say stuff about him. Then once I got to be around him and know, I'm like, I don't know where this comes from because it's like seeing like he act normal to me.
Sometimes you have to know people, or they have to know you. You
Right.
know, guard down, because you got to understand, man. When you're in the position that they're in, they're dealing with thousands of people all the time. Going to the grocery store is a problem. You know, going to pick up your dry cleaning is a problem. So sometimes you might catch a person at the wrong time and the wrong day.
Man.
You know what I mean? And it doesn't make them bad people. It just wasn't the time. You know what I mean?
It just wasn't the time. I will have to agree. You know what I'm saying? So now let me get in deeper since you mentioned Empire.
Mhm.
So you're a real guy entertainer, man. You sing, you rap, you even dance when you get to doing your thing, right? So the acting bug. What made you say, like, man, I'm really finna go all the way in with this acting? Like, even to go to get on something like Empire. Like, how long did that take to pull off?
Well, that kind of fell in my lap, to be honest with you. I was doing a show in Tailgaters in Bolingbrook, Illinois. I was opening up for an artist, I believe it was T.I., and
Right.
his daughter was supposed to be on the show Empire.
Okay.
I think she was in the group
Right.
at that time. and supposed to be on Empire. For whatever reason, that didn't happen. So I do
Right.
my 15-minute set. I'm coming off the stage. First thing I want to do is dry my face and go have a cigarette. So as I'm going to have a cigarette, I get approached by 4 people, 3 white guys and a black dude.
Right.
And if I ever acted before, which I have ever acted. And they
Okay.
asked, would I be opening to auditioning for a role? I said, yeah. You know, the main thing I thought about, okay, this is something that I could do to push my music career. You know,
Right.
so Thursday night, that Friday morning, I received a phone call. The person on the phone said, okay, on Monday, we need you to come to Center Space Studios, and we need you to have a 1-minute monologue prepared. Now, I never acted, so I didn't know the lingo, the jargon. I didn't know what the hell a monologue was.
Tell us what it is.
So I looked at what a monologue was. A monologue is you delivering your favorite scene from your favorite movie. Okay, it doesn't favorite, but it could be a movie that you feel like you can deliver.
Right, that you could do, right.
I looked high and low for a movie. Finally, I decided Samuel Jackson in Pulp Fiction.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah, the very beginning scene when he's in the dormitory with Brett and his friends.
Right.
So I drove, and my children's mother crazy
Right.
going on all weekend. I was no fun that weekend.
Right.
So I get up and I go, and I'm sitting there and I'm waiting, and a lady comes and grabs me. She said, "You Cedric?" I said, "Come here." So I go. She take me to wardrobe. I'm thinking like, man, I didn't just, you know. So they get and everything. I come back. The lady says, "Okay, I need you to show up tomorrow at 6:30 in the morning. You're gonna play Carl, the head of Lion Security." And from
Wow.
true story, it fell in my
Okay.
lap.
Well, hey.
I didn't dream of acting. I didn't any of that. It's just something that fell into my lap, and you know, now this is my work. This is my job.
Well, hey, I gotta do this, man. See, it ain't easy having homies, right? Because people gotta be like, I ain't got no friends, but you know, you my friend. You always say, hey, you need something? You let me know. I
Yeah.
need something, man.
What you need,
Give us
man?
just a little piece of that Samuel L. Jackson. Just give us a good piece
All
of
right.
it.
You read the Bible, Brett. Well, I've got this passage that I've learned. Ezekiel 17:38. The path of the righteous man is beset by all that come before him. For he is the keeper of lost children and the father of lost souls. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Sam Jackson, if I ain't never heard him before. Oh man, you smoked that. I see. I see why you got the sent to the dressing room. Wow. Yeah. You smoked it. So let me ask you something on your acting, right?
Uh-huh.
I ain't gonna lie, man. You C-Man, Doc Mays.
Man, shout out to them. Shout out to C-Man. Shout out to James. Shout out to
Shout
Mark.
out. Like you.
All those
Yeah,
guys.
I'm gonna call you Doc Mays, but I say James let the third. Man, to me, y'all really was playing yourselves in the roles. So what I'm asking is, do you want something? This challenge, like how you just did to Samuel L. Jackson?
Mm-hmm.
It was completely different to me. So it's like, are you have a role that you know that it would make people like, man, like I see K Easy is playing a cop in something.
Yeah.
So it's like what type of role would you think? Do you think you would smoke? Like a lawyer, a doctor, like a cop? Like what you think that you would just
Man,
smoke?
there's so many different roles that I would love to play. Um, I would smoke a role as a cop, a lawyer, a crackhead. Um,
Okay.
I'm really looking for something to show my depth in
Right.
that. You know what I mean? Like you said, characters like Theodis are very similar to my personality and my demeanor.
Right.
So I
Right.
would
And
do
when I
something.
say that, I don't even mean like the drug dealer or the killer. It's just like Theodis was a no nonsense type of dude, and that's how you are in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
that's what I meant.
Yeah, so I want to do something that's a bit different. I would like to play a mentally challenged role, you know, somewhere where I can show that, I can go there if necessary, if need be, you know.
Hmm. I like that, man. I really let me ask you this:
Mm,
what you like better, the music or the acting?
man. Man, when you got two girlfriends, it's hard to like one more than the other. It depends on the day. You know, movie making and acting can be very, very, very repetitive.
Right.
Like I can ace my part. I can knock it out the ballpark. But if the extras moving too slow, or my counterpart doesn't do theirs right, we got to do it over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, now we got to get it from this angle over and over. So it can get very, very repetitive. But when you see that end product, man, it's absolutely amazing. I would say that music is my first love.
Right.
So she got to be number one, but acting ain't too far behind it.
No,
So,
I feel you, man. Cause even with me, people ask me like, "What's my favorite episode of this?" And I really ain't got no favorite one because everyone is just like dope to me. You know what I'm saying? Like the same level. Like I say, even the beginning ones, like you was on,
mhm.
all of them is just dope to me. It's like I don't care how big it, because even if I have someone that might be a well known to somebody else, they still come down to the level, and it's just like a regular thing. So it's like I feel you, but again, taking me to the music,
Mhm.
I gotta say that the music is one thing that the music is up there a little different, but I love them both, man. I love them both. You know, hopefully
And
I'll be saying that about acting soon.
I grew to love acting. I
Okay,
grew, and with music, it was love at first sight. That
right.
would be, you know,
I get it.
uh, since I fell in love with music, I've never changed my mind. I've never
Right,
changed. Me and her have bad days. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Bad days where we ain't seeing eye to eye. But I've
right,
never music. She has never not been the apple of my eye. Whereas acting, I grew to love her, and through
right.
me growing to love her, I love her strongly as well. You know.
Get it. I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't wait to see Billy. I gotta force my way in Billy some kind of way, man. I gotta.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm gonna just pay to be in Billy, y'all. I'm gonna just force my way. but I gotta ask you, man.
interview.
What's next?
What's
Tell us.
next, man? It's so much next, man. I got my own label, Plaid Boy Entertainment,
What's the name
and
of it? Tell them again.
Plaid Boy Entertainment,
Right.
and we got artists like Julian T. Allen, the one, um,
Oh, okay.
Medusa Savage, SPG Wooski, Tony Grams, Billy Ray Valentine. We got a
Okay.
variety of everybody is
Oh, hold
dropping.
on. It's breaking. Go back to the one. Hold on. I'm losing. Wait, I'm losing you. Hold on. Go back to the one. I want to make sure we get everybody shout out. You say you got Julian T. Allen, the one. Who else you got?
A the one, Medusa
Hold on.
Savage,
Okay, there you go.
Savage.
You in now.
Um, we got SPG Wooski, aka Khalifa. And we got Tony Grams and Billy Ray Valentine, baby. You know, so everybody's dropping a
Billy
project.
Ray.
Everybody's dropping a project this year. I'm coming with another project at the end of 24. More movies, of course. Man, it's a lot of work. We got work over here, man. We got work over here.
I'm loving it. I want you to give a message to the director. Yeah, he my homie, and I probably should just tell him this, but I'm gonna say it on camera. I want to hear all original music in these movies, man.
Oh yeah.
I be want to hear. I want to hear all original, man. I feel he has to throw the Dusties in there to set the mood, but he got some good songs himself. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what
So
we do the
you gotta come.
when we do the theatrical premieres, we put music that's already out in there. But when it
Right.
comes down to streaming and us preparing it for people to look at it on the Tubies and Amazon Prime videos of the world, we use the original
Right.
soundtrack. So it's a lot of my music, it's Billy music, the one, Medusa Savage, 1L, and a lot of other
Oh
Chicago
no!
artists.
Oh no! Hold on! No! I don't think you get what I'm saying. I want a soundtrack. I don't want some from your album, some from his album. Some. No, I want a soundtrack. I want to go to iTunes and listen to the soundtrack from the
We
movie. You
working
know
on
what I'm saying? I want the soundtrack from when Theodis is busting them things. When Theodis is saying, "You out, you out." I want that song. I want to ride around and listen to that song for when I gotta fire somebody. You know what I'm saying?
we working on that right now, man. Right now we're working
Okay.
on that.
But y'all be finishing the movie so fast. I kind of understand it. That's
Hey man,
that's a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all running through them. So, you know what? Since it just got dark and we where we need to be, I guess I can let you go. So you're lucky. You lucky. But anytime you need to come back, you dropping some new music, you dropping a movie or something, you already know, family. You already know. I'll
man,
see
this
you soon.
my
Well,
home
you
away
breaking
from.
up. What you say?
I say this is my home away from home, brother. You know, you've always been with open arms. You know, you've always given me really good advice, and you've always been genuine, and that's rare. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
That's rare. So, man, thank you for having
Man,
me.
vice
Uh,
versa, though. Vice versa.
yeah,
Definitely.
thank you for having me, man. Thank you for taking time out to come to our screenings and our theatrical releases. Man, I really appreciate it, man. This was all love.
Hey, man, if you don't win, I don't win. That's how I look at it, man. Definitely.
Did
Salute.
the same.
Salute to everybody, man. Tell them where to find you before you get out of here.
What's going on, y'all? It's Mr. Woe Boy. I'm on Hood Hierarchy with the legendary Uncle Beats, and you can follow me anywhere you have social media at MRWHOABOI. I'm gonna say it again for the slow folks in the back. That's MRWHOABOI. I appreciate y'all. I respect y'all. Big shout outs to Billy Ray Valentine. Big shout outs to the entire Single Films and Music Entertainment cast and group. Big shout out to Julian T. Allen, Medusa Savage. Today is my oldest daughter's birthday. So
Happy birthday, niece. Happy birthday.
birthday, Bookie Wookie. I love you undyingly. Thank you, everybody, for listening and taking the time out of y'all day to get to know a brother. I really appreciate it.
And I got to say something to all.
What's up, brother?
When am I going to get an interview and all that stuff? Hold on. He gave me the drop without saying, because he know the format of the show. He know how this goes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all watch the show, support it. Shouts out to everybody who checked in. Shouts out to C-Ball, Mr. Entertainment. Y'all check out C-Ball's episode from yesterday. Jacqueline, Coconut. Jarrell Webb in the building said, what's good? Travel King Visuals in the building said, my MF and bros. My cousin Lisa in the building. Everybody, if you still on here, once we end this, leave a comment on the video. We need a comment on the video, not just the chat. Make sure you leave one too, whoa boy. Leave a comment, leave a 100, leave a anything. Make sure y'all hit that like. Make sure y'all hit that Cash App. We appreciate y'all. And you know we end it every way. What's the hood, whoa boy? What's your hood?
Inglewood, Southside Chicago. Let's go.